Good morning, everyone. My name is Rita Onwura. I'm reporting live from Room Tango in Redalia Workspaces. I am a screenwriter, content creator, well on my way to being a producer and filmmaker in Nollywood. I have been mandated to come and give you guys a talk on making a profit in Nollywood industry. Hi Florence, I see you. Okay, so here we go. What's to know about Nollywood? Well, according to a CNN report, which was gotten from the United States International Trade Commission, Nollywood is a Nigerian film industry. It employs over 1 million people at hand right now. Nollywood is also the second largest employer in Nigeria after agriculture. I also like to think after the federal government, because the federal government, I think, is the only industry that is a larger employer than Nollywood. It generates an approximate $600 million for the Nigerian economy annually. So it's a big money maker, and Nollywood releases an average of 50 movies per week. Yes, they churn out movies per week. If it's not going to the cinemas, it's showing on platforms, Africa Magic, Iroko, Ibaka, or even on YouTube. Also, when it comes to revenue, it's the second largest in the world, after Bollywood. I think at a point it used to be the largest, but then Bollywood took over. So why am I saying all this? Nollywood is actually a very, very, very viable industry. It's a place where people can make it in different fields. And when we talk Nollywood, making it in different fields, we're not just talking actors and actresses, the people you see on the screens. There are people that are behind the scenes that make money or that make a career out of what they do. We have the screenwriters, we have the directors, we have the DOPs, we have the assistant directors, we have the costumiers, we have the makeup people. It employs a whole lot of people, and these people, they come in from the lower cadre, and they with determination and over time, they're able to rise above the ranks to eventually to the top of the food chain, which is producer and more or less investor. So why am I here to discuss how people profit from Nollywood? Yes, people do profit from Nollywood. People go into Nollywood and they make it there. I, for one, am a living example, a living testimonial of how you can come into Nollywood and rise from the ranks. Hi Mofolu Shade. Hello, good morning. Welcome to my live video. So like I was saying, I joined Nollywood in 2009. I joined Nollywood in 2009 when I left my four-year work experience in the publishing industry, and I came in through Ememi Song because she was the one who I went up to, and I told her that I was interested in working in the film industry. And funny enough, she was the only Nollywood person that was really starstruck about, because I've watched actors, I've seen them and all, and they just passed me by. But when I saw Ememi Song, I was starstruck, and I met her and I told her that I would want to be a screenwriter in the industry, and she said okay. And she gave me the opportunity to join the industry when she was shooting her series called Catwalk. She called me up to be a writer on Catwalk, and that was how it started. From then on, I have written for her, I've written for various producers, I've written for various platforms. My films have shown in various platforms: Ebony Live, Iroko, Ibaka, even in cinema. So what am I saying? What I'm saying is that anybody, you don't have to be a genius, you don't have to have 4 MSCs, you don't have to have like all the degrees in the world to make it in Nollywood. Nollywood is an open industry. It's open to everybody. All you just need to do is to have the common sense when you're working on set or working on your job, and to also have the determination to rise through the ranks, because you will rise through the ranks. I've seen people who come in as production assistants and they end up being producers. I have seen people who come in as screenwriters and they are directors. I have seen people who come in as costumiers and they end up funding their own films and they are making money in their films. And because of the viability of Nollywood, a lot of people are beginning to take interest in the industry, especially in the corporate sector. We have international people. We have people coming in from Canada, from the UK, from France, from Germany, coming to do research and to study Nollywood because they have seen how much it grows. They have seen the potential, how far it has come and how far it can go, and they are interested in it. And you wouldn't get international attention if you weren't doing something right. So when it comes to growth, Nollywood has experienced an exponential growth. From the very first day Kenneth Nebwe gave us Living in Bondage, we've had the Amaka Igwes, the Ememi songs, the Lancelot Imaswens. They kept us glued to our TV screen, and over time Nollywood has evolved. We have young people coming in as actors, actresses, filmmakers, directors. They come in and they're doing something. And so yes, you can actually profit from Nollywood. I'm going to repeat myself again because people think it's an overnight success. People look at Nollywood, people look at the Uche Jumbos and the Iniedos and the Ramsey Noahs on Glow endorsements and just think, oh, it's an overnight thing. Everyone is seeing the finished work. Nobody knows the process that goes through. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of grit. We've had, even as a writer, I've had instances where I just want to shut my laptop and cry because there's a lot of work. There's a lot of pressure. People are constantly on your neck to bring in something, and it's not just the writers. Even on set, there's a lot of instances where your patience will be stretched thin, and you have to endure, you have to bear it. And like they say, the popular saying goes, no pain, no gain. No guts, no glory. You have to be able to put in the work to be able to reap the benefits. We can't look at Nollywood and say, oh, it's a bunch of people, they just go, they stand in front of the camera, everybody smiles, reads a few lines, and that's it. That's not it. We've had directors screaming at people who are not getting it. People coming into Nollywood need to know that you're going to put in as much effort into making a film as you are putting into a regular 9-to-5 job. The only difference is that it's not an everyday, resume at 9 o'clock in the morning and leave at 5 o'clock in the evening. People shoot till 2-3 a.m. in the morning. I'm saying this not to deter people, but just so to prepare your mind. It's a viable industry. People come in, people make it. I have made it. I am a living example. When I came in, I was a starry-eyed young person who wanted to make it in the industry. Now I Google my name. Yes, I do Google my name and I see my works all over the place. I get very proud and happy when Ebony Life brings out something that I've written and say, oh, it's showing on this channel. And I give myself a pat on the back and I thank God for it. And if I can make it, anybody else can make it. The young people on the street can make it. You do not wait. If the 9-to-5 job is not working for you or you're not able to get a 9-to-5 job, the movie industry is where you can always come in to hone your skills, to find a path, build a career for yourself. There are even institutions that train people who want to be screenwriters, who want to be actors, who want to be actresses, who want to be directors. Royal Arts Academy in Surulere has been doing this since 2009. In two years, they will be celebrating 10 years. They've been constantly and steadily training people in the areas of screenwriting, directing, acting. And they've been churning out a lot of young stars, a lot of people that we see now that making it in the industry are products of Royal Arts Academy. So even if you don't have a kind of knowledge on, you know, whatever field you choose to do, you can always go through training, and when you go through training, you are able to learn on the job, because there's always that training, and they give you the opportunity to learn on the job. So people make money. People are always shooting. Hi Ogochukwu, I see you. Chinonso, thank you very much. People are always shooting. They're always shooting in, week out, because the demand for content is high. And the demand for content continues to increase, because there are many people who are watching these things who want more. I mean, you're barely releasing one movie and everybody else is asking, yeah, where's part 2? So, thank you, Arts Bullet. So you have that situation, you have that instance where people are always on your neck demanding for content. And you know, like, I'm a Christian, and they say in the Bible, the harvest is plenty but the laborers are few. So that is what is going on in Nollywood. The harvest is a lot, the laborers are few, and we would like to increase the number of laborers in the market. Nollywood is open. Nollywood is not, you don't have to go for an interview. It's not a formal setting. It's not, oh, come and sit down, wear tie and tell me why you're very competent at the job. Nollywood is an embracing industry. It embraces people who embrace it, people who are eager to work, people who are eager to learn, people who want to come in and make something for themselves. We've seen young people coming as production assistants, coming as costume assistants. I went on set for the first time. I first of all, okay, minus my acting behind the scenes, I went on set for the first time behind the scenes as a props assistant. That was where I got my baptism of fire, because I actually felt it was going to be easy. But I had instances where we were working so late in the night, it wasn't funny at all. There were days where I would go home and I would want to break down and cry. So there are days when, you know, you feel like you want to quit, that you're tired, and you know, you can't do this anymore. But that is, look, if you give it the resilience, if you are resilient and you say, look, I have to do this, I have to make this, I have come this far, I cannot go back again, and you know, going back is not an option for you, then going back will not be an option, and you'll always find a way. Like I said, the movie industry is very profitable. It's the second highest employer of labor after the federal government, or even after Agric, because I don't know that much farmers, but I can tell you that I know that much filmmakers, young people doing it, the Tope Oshins of this world, the Uduak Ogwamanams of this world, the Judith Audus of this world, the Remy Biolas of this world. People are out there doing stuff, making films, working on sets, churning out content that, you know, and entertain, amuse, inform, and entertain people. So if we who are in the industry are telling you that, look, we can actually profit from coming into this industry, definitely it's the God honest truth. You can actually profit from this industry. You just need patience. It's not an overnight thing. It's something that happens over time. Some people it's months, some people it's years. I can't pin a particular time on it, but it's not, and it's definitely not an overnight success. You've had people throwing years to make it into where they are, and you know, we have people who have gone so far but still, hi Jessica, who still believe that they still have further, they can still go further. I have a question here. They said advice to anywhere. How does one get a writing content opportunity? Okay, screenwriting, yes, that's my forte. People are always looking for scripts. People are always looking for content. The beginning of every content is a script. There are writers, there are people out there, producers out there who look for writers, constantly looking for writers. I mean, yesterday I asked somebody, I said, are you looking for content? Are you looking for a script? I haven't read the script for sale. And she was like, oh, I'm always looking for a script. So if you want to come in as a screenwriter, first of all, yes, you have that passion, you have that zeal. And I always advise young people who want to go into screenwriting, please go and get Final Draft. Wherever you are, go and get Final Draft. People don't like reading scripts in Word. Final Draft is a professional screenwriting software that is almost everywhere. Every screenwriter has it. And then you pitch your stories. You pitch your story to a producer, to a filmmaker, who will be most likely interested in the content. There are people always looking for content. Iroko producers are always looking for scripts. Independent producers are always looking for scripts. Royal Arts Academy is always looking for scripts. Judith Audu is always looking for scripts. People, producers everywhere are always looking for scripts. The thing is to get in touch with a producer or to put your word out there. There's Emil Gaba who is in Abuja. He's always putting out scripts for sale because people go to meet him with their scripts, that they have scripts for sale. My own company, because I just started out my own content creation and producing company, content creation company, Rainmaker Media Entertainment. I am always looking for scripts. So you can always send a synopsis. Let it be a small synopsis because of copyright issues. Let it be a small synopsis. You send a synopsis to these people. They look at your synopsis. If they like it, they will call you to discuss with you. And I think that's where you can basically take it up from there. But definitely, if you have a script for sale, if you want to come into writing, there's always the opportunity. And I will always tell young writers as well, especially young people that have never written a script before, you can always go to Royal Arts Academy. They take courses in screenwriting as well. You can it's a 3-month thing. You just take 3 months of your time, go through the ranks, learn the whole process and the whole structure of screenwriting, and you're good to go, quite frankly. Okay, what other occupation can one take up in film industry apart from screenwriting and acting? Yes, there's cinematography, there's assistant directing, there's what's the name of those guys? Continuity guys. Yes, there's continuity, there's cinematography, there's screenwriting. Okay, apart from screenwriting, there's directing, there's assistant directing. You start off as an assistant director before you even fly into a director. The director is like high up there. You can't just walk into directing. You have to start off somewhere. There are production assistants. Well, production assistants are actually if you don't have a problem starting from the bottom up, then you can go in as a production assistant, a costume assistant. You can come in as props. You can come in as a location manager. You can come in as a production manager. You can come in as a cinematographer, a DOP, a director of photography. There are many work opportunities in the industry. How you even do it? Just at the end of every movie, at the end credits, you just look. By the time you see the credits, even editing. By the time you look through the end credits, you will see all the jobs listed in there that you can come in for. The directing, what do they do? Yes, we can't just have a script, throw people in a location, in a scene, and say, okay, act what you've read. The director is someone who directs the actors. He tells them what to do. He directs the shots. He's the one who puts the film together. He directs the shots, he directs the actors, he tells them what to do, the emotions to elicit, to portray. The director is actually the person who your script is in his hands to bring to life that which you have written. And you always have to pray for a director that understands your script, because if the director doesn't understand the script, then the whole message is lost in translation. But the director is the one who directs the film, the direction in which to go, the actors, how they're going to react, their shots. He takes the shots. He directs the shots. He knows what scenes to work on. And he basically directs the entire project from scene 1 to the final scene. That is what the director does. That's bullet. Is there any other question? Or is there any other question from anybody else? Okay, one last question. Your recap. Okay, key points. All right, the key points is. Okay, this is one final question. Do you think that the Nigerian film industry is making a headway from what is been? It has gone a long way. It's making a headway. We're not where we want to be, but we're not where we used to be. That is the way I would put it. Because we've gone from living in bondage, Rattlesnake, Taboo, those films. If you watch those films of them and come and watch our wedding parties, come and watch our yam mass, come and watch our 30 days in Atlanta, you will know, you will see it. It's very evident that we've come a long way and we are making a headway from wherever we are right now to wherever we want to be. Everything is about it. Yes, Sade, yes, Folishade, yes. Living in bondage, Rattlesnake. So you can imagine watching those films then and watching our own now. You see the comparison, it's very glaring. We've even graduated to shooting abroad. We go outside the country, we shoot our films. Lost in London was shot in the UK, primarily in the UK, and well done as well. So at Bullet, we are really making a headway. We've made a headway, and I know that we're still going to go further. There's always an improvement. As far as you have come, there's always room for improvement. So yes, I would say we're going to improve. Next year is going to be better than this year. The year after that is going to be better than the previous year. So like my time is up. I have to close now. Like I said, key points. Yes, there's opportunity in the Nigerian movie industry for everyone who wants to come. It's an embracing industry. It's not something that is segregative. You don't have to sit down and write 10 exams to be able to come in. No, I don't think it's difficult. Everything is an approach. At Bullet, everything is approach. It's not difficult. We've had people who come to the directors and talk to them like they owe them something. Hopefully, we will definitely talk. We will definitely talk. No problem. We will definitely talk. Well, at Bullet, most of the directors, it's either timing, because Nigerians have a lot of problem, a huge problem. Timing and approach. You meet someone, first of all, you do not ask the person, oh, is this a good time to talk to you? And secondly, you approach the person like the person owes you something. Of course, you're going to get a reaction, like a reaction that you really don't like. It's the same way you go and meet a bank manager or someone in a corporate firm and everything, and approach him in a way that rubs him or her off the wrong way. You're going to get a response based on your approach. So it's actually easy to talk to directors, and there are a lot of young directors right now who are open to talking to people about the industry. Don't just come with a messiah complex like you are the one that can change the world or change the entire industry. They will look at you and say, okay, fine, we're waiting for you, come. That's what they will tell you. Anyway, like I said, I'm shutting down. Like I said, it's determination, ability to rise up from the ranks, hard work, put in as much effort as you put in a 9-to-5 job. Somebody said, our work looks like play, but our work is not play. We look like we're playing at work, but we're not playing at all. When it comes to the grind, really, everybody will grind. And okay, my handle, anyone who is interested in writing scripts can always reach me at rita.onwurah@gmail.com. That is rita.onwurah, onwurah@gmail.com. My Instagram handle is at rita.onwurah. My Twitter handle is the same thing, at rita.onwurah. You can always reach me. Don't send me your entire script, please. I would rather a synopsis, a half-page synopsis, and from I'll read the story, and then from there I'm able to give as long as you permit me, because I'm always very busy. I might not be able to respond immediately because I'm always very busy chasing after my deadlines. So you send me a half-page synopsis, and from there we'll talk about it, and we'll know what to do from there. Okay, guys, it's been fun. It's been nervously fun, but I actually did enjoy talking to you. I thank you guys for tuning in, for listening to me, and I'm hoping that the information that I have given was useful, or is useful and insightful. I'm looking forward to doing this sometime next year, not this year again, sometime next year again. Maybe I will come with a different topic. Will definitely come with different topics because the industry is very broad, so I always break it down into different segments and we'll talk about it. Thank you very much. You guys have a very nice day. Bye.